What's another way the enemy will try to talk you out of the salvation of the Lord? Try to get you sidetracked. Well, what about this village over here? They've never heard the gospel. See, all he's doing is taking the focus off of you. See, you will never give an account for that village. You're going to give an account for yourself. I think it was Billy Graham. I can't remember who it was. I believe it was Billy Graham. It may have been Franklin, but I love this. One of the major networks were interviewing them, like 2020 or CNN. It was a major deal that was interviewing them, and they said they posed the question that a lot of people pose to try to get people sidetracked from the oneness of Christ. And they said this. They said, well, what about that village over where they've never heard of Jesus? And I think I'm probably giving credit to the wrong person, but whoever the preacher was looked at the interviewer, and he said, really, I'm not here to. He said, let's talk about what that gospel means to you. What have you done with it? It's always been the trick of the enemy. We started the first week of this thing. Adam, Satan, he didn't just point blank lie to Adam. He posed questions of doubt. Surely you won't die. He did not say, you will not die if you eat that. He said, surely you won't. Watch the doubts that the enemy tries to put in your mind, whether it be the gospel or anything else in your life. Same thing with healing. People will be believing God for healing. I promise you, if you're believing God for healing, there'll be a lot of people to accommodate you in telling you a story about somebody that believed God and died. What is that? You say, yeah, Pastor, but they really did. I know that. But the point is, you can't let somebody else, what happened to them, dictate your doctrine or your theology. You say, well, what do you do with that? You file it in a drawer, I don't know, and leave it alone. What you don't do is try to understand or try to tell them why it didn't work for them. That'll get you in a whole bunch of trouble. I've seen Word of Faith preachers do that. Well, they wasn't in faith. Oh, so you're God now. So you know what they were and what they weren't. No, I don't understand it all. Think about it this way. How hard is it for you to understand everything that happens to you? Where do we ever get off thinking we could understand what happens to somebody else?